broken the 72 bubble. Good morning, guys! I have been up since 5. It is 8 o'clock and it's 8 degrees outside. I decided to sit down here by the window, so it's a little bit of a different, like a yellow tone here from the lights inside and the white tone outside because it's grey, it's raining, it's not nice weather, and in a couple of hours, about 3 hours, I need to leave to go to my physiotherapy. I have not slept tonight, or I have slept very, very little, both because I had some negative side effects on my pain medications yesterday morning, or yesterday evening, because I had to take them so late. I had the double thing first. It took a while before they actually started working properly, which means that I was in enough pain to not being able to fall asleep. And then when I actually fell asleep, the medication, or like an hour later, the medication started to work, but now and then I get some side effects. It's not a constant, but yesterday all day, all my medication, every time I took my medication yesterday, I got all the side effects. So I get vertigo, I get nauseous from the pain meds. There's a lot of bad side effects. I don't get them every time, and that is why I can kind of live on them. And also the side effects isn't worse than the symptoms that they are kind of treating. So I have to weigh that too. But yesterday they were really, really bad all day. So they were also bad yesterday evening. So hard to fall asleep. And then Christopher had a hard time sleeping. I don't know if he slept through it or if he actually woke up, but he was tossing and turning all night, and every time he tossed or turned, I woke up because I sleep so lightly right now. Like I haven't slept properly for weeks now. I'm starting to get a little bit crazy. But yeah, next week I have a doctor's appointment with my gyno endo doctor, so I can talk to her about the hot flashes and all of those things. And then I have a doctor's appointment the week after with my regular doctor, which is when we actually can sit down and talk about me getting some help for the stress that I'm under and stuff like that. So it's always waiting times because I can't really order new times all the time, so I just wait until next time and try to deal. But I have physiotherapy this morning, or midday actually, 11:30 is my physiotherapy time, so I'm gonna get ready in about 2-3 hours and head out. So that is gonna be good. However, I mean, again, in a lot of pain. I shouldn't have joint pain in my hands and feet for the training sake, but I'm actually getting it. So we're going to talk about that. Also, I'm still sore in my legs, so I think we are going to modify the thing today to get a little bit less legs and a little bit more of other things. Yesterday I did something last time we did something really, really fun. Like I like doing things that makes you do multiple times at once, because then I concentrate on the other things and I can do them more often. So yes, last time I did I played with a ball. So what I did was I sat on I laid on a soft thing, and I were grabbing a ball and I was hitting it on the wall and catching it again, and every time I did that I went up and did like tummy training, so sit-ups basically. So awesome. It was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to have a lot of fun because I like training. I've been training since I was a child, or I was training since I was a child. Like I started training when I was like 3 or 4 and went to like child's gymnastics, and then I did gymnastics, but not competitive gymnastics. So that's the deal. They were gymnastics for fun. until I was, I think, 10 or 11. And from I was 10 to I was 18, I danced. And I danced, in the beginning I had like one, like I think from I was 10 to I was 12, I was doing gymnastics and dancing. And then I switched to dancing only, and I think when I was like 14, I started dancing multiple times a week. And I ended up also being like a helper. So he, the dance teacher, he employed like a couple of the students that were good to be helpers in the dancing studio. So you got one class for free for being a helper in another class, which meant I was dancing like 3 times a week, which was awesome. But I quit when I was 18 because I started to have knee problems. And yeah, I miss that a lot. I tried to get back into training multiple times afterwards, but I think I pushed myself too hard, kind of still having that image in my head of how I was when I was 18, but then I was 25, 28 or something, and I really didn't have that energy. Also, I had some asthmatic issues, and yeah, it was a lot of those things. So I'm hoping to, by doing this the healthy way and slow way, to get back into training and to start feeling good. So yeah, that's the thing. That's life. That's life. Well, my arm is getting tired. I had to put down my foot. I've been sitting kind of cuddled up here and laying my arm on my leg, but my leg is starting to fall asleep. So I am gonna get some breakfast, because yeah, I've been up since 5, but I haven't had my breakfast yet. But we talked about that yesterday, I think. And I've had my cup of coffee, so breakfast, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. At least I'm in a good mood. So good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So the video is edited and exported and everything, and it didn't take as long at all as it usually do. And I think one of the reasons is because I did a lot of retakes yesterday, and I know when I have a day of a lot of retakes, then I have a hard time to A, stay to the subject, and 2, kind of articulate what I'm feeling and how I'm everything. So yeah, and when I take retakes, it just gets better and better and better. So I had about 3 retakes almost for every shot, which means that I was much more consistent and concise with what I was saying. So yeah, this is, by the way, the second retake of this thing. So yeah, but yeah, it went very, very fast, and it was very easy to figure out which image I wanted for the face and which image I wanted for the background. Just it was a lot easier. I don't know, and it went a lot quicker. And just as I was done, I realized that I really want to have an end screen for the video. For all my craft videos, I have end screens where you can get like previous videos and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about having that for the vlog, so you can get the day before's video on that end slate. It's not as easy to add like the video part of the end slate at the end after you have uploaded it, but it's very easy to do it before you export it. So I kind of just threw one together. And the reason why I can do that is because I have similar ones for my other channel. So I know how I like it to look, and know how I want it to be set up. So that is how I do it. I just, simple. But yeah, so I did that very quickly. I had my breakfast. So because the video is about 20 minutes, I'm sorry that all my videos are on 20 minutes right now, but maybe you like it. I don't know. I'm bad at cutting down stuff because I don't want to. I have a tendency to talk a lot, and I have a tendency to go on tangents, and it's strange to remove specific things out of the tangent because the tangent doesn't really make sense anymore. So I have a tendency to get long clips. But yeah. So that is done. I have about 2 hours ish, 2.5, before I have to get ready and leave for the physiotherapy. So I don't know really what to do. I know that I'm not gonna game because like on Wednesday when I tried to game before, I was so stressed about it. So this time I'm not even gonna turn on the computer. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna do something else and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be relaxed and we're gonna do my training and then we'll see. It is super cold outside, or cold. It's 7 degrees. It's not that cold. 7 degrees Celsius is actually not that cold because it's above freezing. However, it is raining, it is grey, and I'm probably gonna have my winter jacket on me because when I went from the training session last time, I only had my Houdini and that was a little bit too cold. So I'm gonna take the winter jacket instead today, and hopefully that would mean that I won't freeze. But it's freezing cold in the office. Like, I have this one. This is actually Old Navy. I realized. I thought I bought it somewhere else, but it's actually Old Navy, and it's actually one of the shorter ones I have, and it's very cozy. But yeah. Okay guys, let's talk Etsy stores. So I own 2 Etsy stores. I have a company. I don't sell very much. I can be very honest with you. I have 1 to 2 orders a week approximately. So I don't have big sales, but I don't really put any effort into PR for my store either. I haven't put in I haven't studied how to do good listings that are searchable and all of those things, like the text part of my things. I haven't studied the images that I need to take. I probably need to take much better images of my things. I think my fabric has pretty good images, but I think I need better images for my needles and maybe for the stamps. And I haven't really put any effort in it because I'm sick and I can't really work with these things. And because I only get like 1 or 2 orders a week, and because they take me about 15 minutes to do because I have everything pre-packed, I can still do it. But if it would take me more than 15 minutes a week, I don't think I would be able to keep my store. The few times that I've actually had bigger orders, Christopher has been a huge help. So when I'm healthy, bigger orders is not a problem, but when I've been sick, it's been harder for me to do it because I don't have the energy. However, Christopher helps me a lot. So all I have to do is the same thing that I'm doing today. And that is, if we go through it, 1, pick out the thing that you need to sell. In my case, it was needles. I have pre-packaged needles. I pre-package all my needles when they come. I have size 24 and so size 26. They are enclosed in different washi tape so that I know by the washi tape on the packaging which size they are, so I don't have to write which size they are on the outside of my little tissue bag thing here. But yeah, so I have them pre-packaged. When it comes to in this case, the other order that I got was some retired stamps that I'm selling off. That's my pre-owned stamps, and for them I just take 1 sheet of tissue paper, fold it in half, and then I just fold it together because I wanted to have a little bit extra on top of the stamps. Then I put them in their envelopes. For the stamps I use C5 pre-bought envelopes, and for needles I just use my own handmade. The reason why I choose handmade for the needles is because these are made in a much thicker cardstock than the ones I can get in store, so I'm much more comfortable sending these out knowing that they will not break easily and the needles will not fall out. So yeah, that's the thing. When I have packed everything, or before I pack everything, I write on the envelopes. I use my little handy dandy touch marker and do some cursive, the name in cursive and the address in like block text, so it's easy to read. I print out 2 order slips, 1 for me and 1 to get into the envelope, and in the that order slip I write again with my handy dandy Dutch, kind of a little thank you message. And then, because both of these orders are for the US, I have picked out 2 of my order slips. This is like custom declaration slips. So there I am going to write like the value, the weight, what it is, and then add my EORI number. My EORI number is what allows me to sell outside the country, or is a kind of marker for that it is me as a seller that is selling outside of Sweden. So yeah, so that is this, and then I sign these, put them on the mail, put my postage. Today's postage are these kind of actually embroidered little things. So these are the ones I'm going to use today. And then I just take them to the post office when I have time. And today I'm going to go to my physiotherapist and I'm going to drop them off on the way. So that's quite quickly. It takes me 10 minutes maybe to do. I do have a little teeny tiny scale to weigh my products to make sure that they the postage is enough that I'm putting on them. But yeah, that's kind of how I do things. It's quick, it's simple. If I don't have the energy, as I said, I make Christopher do the job. He's the best. He's the best. But most of the time it's gonna take me 10 minutes out of a week. So it's like a 10-minute period out of a full week. So it's pretty easy. But yeah, that's how I do it. Do you have a store? Do you sell stuff? If you do, leave it in the description down below so that other people that are watching this can find your store, so I can find your store, so I can go and look at it and see if there's something I like. So yeah, I'm gonna continue my day now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had so many other things I wanted to do, but I just kind of dropped. I am so exhausted now, and all I have done is that little bit of editing and that order, and that is done. And now I just want to go back to sleep. So kind of my morning just hit me, and I think it's because I haven't slept. And when I go into these like tops when I have so much energy, but it's not real energy, it's like perceived energy, and then I use it up and then I realize I didn't have it and I'm exhausted. So I am going to sit down, I'm gonna put an alarm clock on, and then I'm gonna put some YouTube on, and I think I'm gonna stitch and just take it easy, because I know I need to go train, but right now I don't want to. This is the reason why I rarely do anything before I go to a doctor's appointment or to a physiotherapy or anything. And like, I have hardly done anything today. Like, the total amount of time I actually sat in the office is around an hour, and that is with listening through all the clips of my video. So yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying because I have like a second here and there when I feel like maybe I'm not sick, maybe I feel good, and then like 2 seconds later, nope. And I just want to go back to that place where I feel good, where I have all the energy to just play with all the ideas that I want to play with. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down and take the load off until I have to leave. Well guys, I'm all packed up to go to my physiotherapy. I don't want to. I'm having, I don't know, I think I am. I'm having like hot flashes and like freezing spells. Might just be the hormones that I'm eating, but I'm really not feeling good. I'm like nauseous and I'm exhausted, and I feel like I have a fever. I have a slight elevation on my temperature, so I might either I have a fever or it's just the hormones again. I can't really know. So yeah, but I'm ready to go, so I'm gonna put my shoes on and my jacket on, and then I'm gonna leave. So yeah, don't want to. It's gonna be awesome when I've done everything, because then I feel like, okay, I did it, I did it. But right now I just feel icky. I'm home. I did my training. I got a lot more training done yesterday. It was more push, it was more energy, and we really went in with the core, which is what I love. However, there's something that is an issue in my back. I don't know if this is back or if it's actually my tummy that is messing with me, but I'm having sharp radiating pain. It could just be like stomach acids. It is a possibility because it's kind of similar symptoms, but my back hurts right now. And after I had left the PT and I had walked almost all the way to the bus stop, it started and it hurt really, really bad. I was actually a little worried. I started to get a little bit stressed because I didn't understand what it could be. It was like sharp, like someone stabbing me in the back with a knife. And then it started radiating out from the back and up my esophagus. And that was when I kind of realized that it's probably because my tummy is empty, or that I'm having some acid reflux or something. So yeah, that happens. But yeah, so I'm exhausted. I have showered, I have taken care of the dishes, and I have made myself some lunch. I am going to eat some protein shake for lunch because it gives me both liquids and food, and I feel like it is a little bit more foodish than most of my other kind of choice of lunches. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna sit down, maybe watch some YouTube, and then we'll see. I am going to crash in just a little moment. Like, I really like training because I get so clear in my brain for a short period of time afterwards. When I had a period of training when I went working, I think like 2018 or something, I did it on lunch, and I really liked it because you clear your head. Sadly now, when you're tired and you have fatigue and you're stressed and everything, it kind of comes back very fast, but you have that little bit of clearing and a little bit of energy and drive. And after I showered, I went into the bedroom and I'm like, oh, I am going to rearrange my closet, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have that energy. So today we're not gonna start that. I can do that this weekend. Christopher is working on Saturday, so then I can maybe rearrange my closet, because I really need to go through it. There's a lot of clothes that I don't use that I most likely won't use, and even if I lose my weight, I won't use them. So I'm probably gonna go through that and just get them out. But yeah, right now, YouTube, cross stitch, and food. It's actually not really bedtime yet. It's about an hour or two away. However, I am going to finish the day cross-stitching and watching some TV series and then heading to bed. So I thought I'd just finish off the vlog here. I had a good day today. After I talked to you, I crashed. I did. I basically sat in my little embroidery corner, had my little protein shake just in front of me, and just stared at some YouTube videos, just zoning out completely. I was so tired, but I recovered a little bit, which feels great. I am going to have to train quite a lot so that I get my back up and running again. So yeah, I'm gonna have time. I need time for rehabilitation. But I had a good day. Like, mentally I had a really good day today. I felt I came somewhere with my training. I felt I finally, the video for my craft channel that I've been working on for I think a couple of weeks, like from idea to kind of figuring out what kind of materials I should use and what to use, collecting images and all of that. I've done a little bit every day, and I finished editing that today so I could get it up, and it's up, and I'm like super excited because it's both that is one of the first videos that I have done this year. It's a long time coming, and like the other video I uploaded last, it was a video that I made in late December or in the beginning of December, but I never got uploaded before we left for our December vacation last year. So I haven't really made a video, and this time it's not a card video either. It's I have made a video about Copic blending and marker blending, you know, and all that. It was really fun, and I want to do more videos like that, but like short tip videos, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, finding ways to kind of cut small pieces. Because if I do that small videos and like just shorter chunks, it takes a lot less energy and a lot less time to make them. And then I can kind of balance them together with kind of card tutorials and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super happy. Then Christoph got home. We had dinner. He had chili and I had fish sticks. But I did also another thing. I have a lot of like broccoli and stuff in the freezer, so I picked out a bunch of broccoli and I boiled it together with a salty spice mix called Aromat. I have no clue if you have it. It's a yellow little tin with red letters, and it's basically salt and a little bit of herbs, I think. So it tastes almost a little bit like vegetable stock. So I had that together with them, and they actually got really good. It was a really good taste in the broccoli. I like broccoli, so I don't know. It's just I like broccoli, but this was a step higher. It's a little bit better broccoli than usual. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I'm trying to be healthier. I think the day started very well. I don't know if I told you, but I still weigh myself every day, more to get kind of to see if I go up or go down in the long run. But when I stepped off the scale today, it was at 71.8, which means that I have broken the 72 bubble, and yeah, finally it feels, I don't know, feels like things are coming to fruition. I was able to do a lot more training today than I have done, and even though I had a really bad setback with a bad pain in my back when I got away from there, still I have more energy. There's a little bit of energy more, and I think I have a little bit more hope. That mental thing, it does so much. It does so much for you, and yeah, really happy about it. I'm super happy about it. So yeah, I am though gonna say goodnight on a happy note. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.